right. And we're back. So, how do I make this short? I turned off the camera here and went to work trying to record that bass line, and I got at least halfway through, and I think I did it right. It's hard to say until you get to the end. But the point is, I got through over half of it without at least any mistakes that I perceived. And then I was going to create a third track, kind of like I tried to describe, how you kind of jump between one track and the other. If you make a mistake, you go to the other track, back it up just a little bit, because as soon as you hit record, you can hear the track that you just recorded, and it lets you know when to start recording again. And when you're doing it all in the heat of the moment like that, it sounds the same. It doesn't sound like two different things. It's really kind of cool. So I was getting ready to do that, all excited that I got through half of it without a problem. And I realized that my software had selected the wrong channel. There are two channels on my goofy hardware here. I think I showed you. Don't need to show you again. So I wasn't using channel 1. I was using channel 2. I never used channel 1. So that was wasted effort. So I fixed it, but now as I'm kind of listening to myself in the headphones, it's all really, really distorted and terrible. And I recorded a little bit of it, and it sounded the same. It wasn't just... It didn't just sound like that as I was recording it. Once I recorded a little bit, it sounded distorted and weird and not good. So I kept messing with it. There are these knobs, volume knobs. There's stuff within the software that you can turn up and down. There's a volume knob on my keyboard here, which was all the way up just now, so at least I remember to turn it down. Anyway, so I'm attempting to mess with it forever, and it just never worked. So since it finally dawned on me this morning. That other day was... I don't know what the date today is. That was, I guess, only 4 days ago. Wow, that's not so bad. But I got up this morning fully intending to come in here and figure something out. And it dawned on me that, hey, wait a second, this little bass track that I'm doing right now is just a guide for me to be able to do a vocal track, which will also just be a guide, so the standard isn't very high. It doesn't need to be awesome or perfect. These are the things that are just going to guide everything else that goes into the whole final recording. So I can make these... It'll be 4 different tracks, as I've explained, but it'll really just be 2 different full recordings. A recording of a bass line and then a recording of vocals. But on the vocals too, if I make any mistakes, I'll have a second track that I'll start to record on and go as far as I can. Sometimes it's only a couple of measures, and then you jump back to the other track and do as much as you can. It's very nerve-wracking, but it comes out sounding really, really great, like you just sat down and played or sang whatever it is that you played or sang all in one take. Multi-track recording's amazing. Anyway, so I kind of gave up in frustration, but today we'll just do it like this. So yeah, let's kind of go for it. as much fun as it is to sit and listen to me explain what I've done, let's not do that anymore. Okay. I need to be able to see. This is kind of a cool thing that I tried to describe. This isn't the only place that it does this, but can you kind of see where my microphone is picking up my voice? Like if I said something really loud, hey! See that? That green line kind of fills in. You can see it dancing around just with me talking. But if I stop, it stops. Okay, that's enough of a demonstration. Anyway, that's how you know you're on the right channel. I just didn't look at that, and I went and I'm recording my head off, but so this is going to be a goofy little ambient recording. There's not really a good place to put it. I could put it up there, I don't know. But see, I need to be able to hit record, so we'll just have it right here. Oh. So that needs to be kind of loud for me to hear it. See right now, it hardly shows up. Maybe it should be a little louder. As long as I can hear that drum track. But I'm a little concerned. Alright, I'm going to pause this and go get my for my iPhone I have to have that adapter for the headphones. I might have to just hear the drum track in my headphones. I don't know, should we try a little bit? I guess we could try a little bit, but see, it'll be a recording of a recording, and that might drive me nuts. Alright, I'm going to pause it. Alright, so I figured it out here, adjusted my levels. I don't know how exciting this is going to be, but you can at least begin to see how this works. So you won't be able to hear the drums, but you'll hear me just playing this goofy bass line, and then I can do a vocal right over top of it if I want. I don't know the song perfectly, but we'll see how I feel after I do the bass line. Alright, here we go. So you won't hear this, but it gives me a 4-beat, what do you call that? It kind of counts me in with 4 beats. So because I'm starting it, when I hit play at the beginning of this whole thing, I mean, it starts immediately. These first 8 measures that you'll hear are just an introduction. And then after 8, well, 7.5 measures, the vocals finally start. So, all right, here we go. Sure. Pardon me, a little bit of a cough. Holy crap, here we go. Okay. flat. No, it'd be. Okay, that's very, very exciting. So, I thought it would have stopped. Did I hit back? I can't remember. Anyway, so we'll hit this plus sign at the bottom of the screen. And, oh wait, we gotta make sure it's on channel 2. How about that? Oh, looks really different to me. I don't know what automatic is. Well, it looks like it's monitoring. Now I can hear it in my head too. That's disturbing. So, oh, that's really hard to read. 164. Well, I guess that's right. I don't know, let's listen to a little bit. So, if you scroll along, oh, I hate hearing myself in my head. See, the yellow track's the drum track. I know there's a glare, I'm trying to. The blue one's what I just recorded. But right above there, there's like a ruler with numbers on it. If you touch above where you touch on that ruler, where you want the, I guess you could say, cursor to appear. Oh, I'm not doing that. Just unplug it real quick, and you should be able to hear both for a minute with me. Okay, wait. Let's do that again. So I'm supposed to be, I numbered all my measures, manually over here. So supposedly I'm starting on measure 157. Yeesh. So it should be. And that's where I screwed up. Is that what it's going to tell us? Okay. So that's really good news that my numbers that I wrote on the page match the ones I put here in the software, or whatever we're going to call this. So let's start at exactly the same place. But I gotta listen this time. That's kind of weird. Ow. I couldn't really hear anything before through the headphones, but now I can, and it kind of bothers me, but I guess I'll live with that. So it's going to go like this. try to do that. But see, I have unlimited number of attempts here. It's like playing a video game and you have unlimited life. I mean, it's not fun to have to do something a million times, but try to go with it here. Okay, but I made it even farther. That's 7.5 pages that I made it without really mistakes that I care about going back and fixing, because this is just a guide. This isn't a track that'll be heard on the final recording. So it'll be... That's how it goes. Whew, here we go. See, it's kind of like almost one mistake breeds another. That was a minor mistake, but it's enough that it's going to bug me. So I'm going to delete that, and we'll do exactly the same thing again. Whatever, I want to explain the mistake I made, but I'm not going to live with that. That's it. It actually stopped by itself, so it's not recording me. I don't think. But it doesn't matter, I can delete that or something. Who knows what I'm going to do. Okay. So, if you were paying attention before, my drum track's really loud when I play these together, and the piano's really soft, but ooh, I can adjust that after the fact. Isn't that exciting? So bring the piano up, bring the drums down. Okay, so here's how this will go. I'll just show you, and then maybe I'll try to record some. Oh. This is going to be a lot more jumping between tracks because How do I explain it? I sing the chorus 3 times, but I've only got the chorus written down. Once. So that's the first verse, this is the second verse. So it's a lot of shuffling between pages, so I'll kind of probably just do one page, and then I'll, jump to the other track. I don't want, whenever I record vocally, it's ambient. You can hear everything that's going on in the room. On that bass track that I just recorded, if I shift in my chair, of course the microphone's going to pick that up. So anyway. I can't read what I've written here. Oh, this is treble clef. Oh my gosh. Japan. I don't think I'll be able to sing that this morning. I guess I'll let myself off the hook then. You can hear I got a little bit of a cold. Attention deficit. I can do it for demonstration purposes right now, though. So there's an 8-measure introduction. Mania, attention deficit, oppositional defiance. These the bane of teachers. These are wellness. These are not illness, they ought to be groomed out of us. They are us, and teachers do their best to make us not be us. I don't know where to come in right there. Anyway, you got the whole chorus. I could almost do it, but I think I'm going to be easy on myself and maybe come back tonight or something. But that's how it goes. I don't know, I have it written down here how many measures. measures, but so much easier to follow that goofy guide right there. Anyway, so just to reiterate, my big idea is to pretty much do a vocal just like that I just did. Back here. And then listen to it pretty religiously while I'm driving around at work. First verse. The crap? Oh, second verse starts right there. And then, I don't know, this is just such a jumble. Couple pages. Okay, second verse. And then the bridge. Anyway, meanwhile, each day as I'm listening to this at work, when I get up early in the morning like this, I'll figure out what else I'm doing. You saw how boring this is. That's dumb. So we want to do something cooler, like but we'll do so the very first thing is, so what if instead we went on the same beat, so it, okay, it's hard to do. I don't know what we do from there, but that's one measure of something way cooler than just so it'd be okay, 2, 3, 4. See how much funner that is. And then remember I put in all those pauses between everything. So there'll be those beats where there's really nothing going on. So we have to make something go on there. I like that noise. That sounds a lot better. So that's a guitar, like that'll be for a bass guitar, but I play it way down low here. It's almost too low down there. That's why I like to do octaves. That's the next bass note. No, what did I do? That's it. So instead of that measure just doing this. It could be. I almost did it. I screwed it up again, didn't I? That's what I want. So instead of fun. There's no vocals right there, so the bass could be anything, anywhere I want it to be. And then after, there aren't any huge pauses. There's a little bit of pause after Drapetomania, and then there's attention deficit, a little bit longer pause there. So it ends on that 4-chord. Attention deficit. No, that's right. I'm somehow in the wrong spot. No, I'm not. That might be oppositional to 5. Yeah, I'm very confused. Oh, I'm still in the introduction. So that's it right there. So that's a total of almost 2 measures with nothing really going on in the vocal melody or the words or anything. So for example, I could was too long. That was cool. So that's one measure. 2, 3, 4. 4. And then pretty soon the vocals come in. Anyway, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but there are cool things a bass line can do. I just wanted to lay something down that's going to kind of let me know where I am as I'm trying to sing along here. Which, as I said, I might come back tonight and at least try some of this. Because the cool thing about, well, It's nice to get the entire vocal laid down all at once, because since it's ambient, if I did a part of it and then came back, maybe my voice will sound different. I'm sure if you've ever listened to an audiobook, you pick up on it when the reader, yeah, he was reading for a while, but then he took a break for the day or for an hour or whatever, came back and started right where he left off, and his volume's a little bit different. The pitch, maybe he was reading down in his lower register, and the very next word is up here, not quite as low. You pick up on that, right? So maybe that's not true, that I can just abandon it easily, but this is just kind of a guide track, so it really doesn't matter. I really kind of want to do it, but kind of wussing out. So I'll try to come back later today. All right, till the next time.